of the national budget today. Here I am with the Secretary of Finance, Planning, Administration and Investment, that is from MASINDI district, local government. We've all heard already about the reading of this budget, and we want to understand, we want to just take a deep look at what is it for MASINDI district in particular. Of course, there are very many questions of what are we going to expect from this budget as people or as residents of MASINDI. How are these allocations? What is our share from the national budget, which is about 52 trillion Uganda shillings? But well, for now we're going to understand what exactly is it for MASINDI district in particular. And as I've mentioned already, I am with Pamela Nyakato, who is the Finance, Planning, Administration and Investment Officer in District Local Government. Yes, Pamela, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we shall be in position to get your voice over here to understand what is it for the budget today. But just before we get into the whole conversation, you can greet our viewers.
Hello viewers, I'll be here with the Elkem TV.
Okay.
My name is Nyakato, Secretary for Finance, Planning, Administration and Investments, MASINDI District Local Government.
All right, thank you so much, Pamela. Now, the very first question, what do we expect prior to the reading of the national budget for MASINDI in particular? What is it for our share as MASINDI District?
As MASINDI District, we have already passed our budget,
okay,
but of course with amendments. Our total budget stands at 33 billion 531 million 750,000 shillings.
Just again, 33 billion 531
750.
Okay, 750 shillings. Shillings.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, getting into just a dive into that budget, what are some of the things that we are looking at as MASINDI District? I'm talking about the key allocations in this budget.
Our key allocations are going to mainly have education,
Okay.
taking around 14 billion. We have health with 9 billion.
Okay.
We have administration with 2 billion. We have roads taking 1.9 billion. We have production 1.2 billion, and then water with the 577 million. Those are major
allocations.
allocations.
Okay. The healthy sector looks to be one of the most alarming sectors for MASINDI District, and we are actually seeing it is about 9 billion.
Yes.
And then versus the education sector, which is 14 billion. Why would we choose to have more monies in education than the health itself?
We have GOV'T. We have GOV'T, and in next financial year we are having four. This as it is the reason as to why education is taking more than health.
Okay.
4 schools. Yeah.
Versus the education sector, the healthy sector. How many do we have? Are we looking at healthy centers? Are we looking at the main hospital? What is it that we are going to have the distribution of the 9 billion in the health?
We have development funds that are going to construction of some health centers.
Okay.
Yeah, we have, of course, the big part of it is salaries. We have allowances and these other bills.
Okay. So basically that is it. Do we have something new that we really are going to expect in this health sector? Because before off camera we were looking at you people would want government so much to work on the main hospital. But we've seen, I was already telling you, we've just had the road constructed in the main hospital, and you already want something else.
Yeah, but the this is government responsibility. So, and it has been on for some time. So we are expecting from them. We are waiting actually for the hospital to be rehabilitated.
Yeah, I'm told the hospital has over 100 years. Is that true?
Yes.
And also, this was stores. Actually, the main hospital was stores of, I think the Indians, or yeah, I guess in the times of the president, that is Amin, and even before him, there was stores of something. And then this is what we have as a hospital. Do you want the hospital down, or we want to have more buildings set up?
In fact, it is a rehabilitation. Like some of the buildings will go down because surely they're in a very sorry state that they can't be renovated.
Yeah.
So it's a total rehabilitation.
You knew completely. All right. Thank you so much, our viewers of Elkem Television. Of course, we are still looking at the national budget, but particularly we are looking at Masindi itself. What should we expect at district? Now, Nyakato, we're looking at the revenues as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course, we expect the government transfers, and also at the same time, we expect to have the local revenues.
Yeah.
What do you plan how do you plan to get these 93 billion that we're looking at in your budget?
We have three main sources.
Okay.
One is the local revenue, and under local revenue, we expect 0.4 billion. And now that I'm happy to let the public know, we are now using IRAS. IRAS is Integrated Revenue Administration System. We are no longer working with the papers, receivings. We are now we have now turned
to IRAS.
IRAS.
Yes, using the system.
Yes, it is a system that enables taxpayers pay through the system, not cash.
Yeah, the likes of e-freeze, the e-receipts.
Yes.
I've actually heard that URA has the e-receipt campaign.
Yes.
Yeah, and they are looking at getting those monies direct. People don't have to.
Yes.
Yeah, to do this.
So we are eliminating a lot of problems. So we expect to collect 1.4 billion under local revenue.
Yeah.
And then we have central government transfers. We expect around 31 billion. Then external financing around 936, 913,000.
Okay, 913,000.
Yeah.
Now from the 31 billion, is it something that you think government is going to look into to see that they put it on your accounts?
Yes, government has to make sure that we receive this money because we have to move things.
Yeah. Because at some point they may say, Masindi, we've done this and the other, so this is your share. I don't know how you're going to maneuver to be sure that all these things that you put in your budget are really worked upon.
Yeah, we are given IPFs in the process of planning, so we look at those IPFs for us to.
Now, for the layman's person, omuntu wa hansi, they do not understand the IPFs. Maybe we would need to use a softer language. IPFs are numbers that are given by the center that please work within this. Don't exceed this.
Don't exceed
is there don't go below this?
Yes.
Oh, so for example, they can say you cannot go below 10 million. 10 billions.
No. But most important is the higher limit.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pamela. We can have a snippet of a short break, then we'll get back and proceed.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much, our viewers that are watching us live on Elkem TV. My name is Elijah Kelvin Murungi, and today we're going to be speaking budget, of course prior to the reading of the national budget today. Here I am with the thank you so much our viewers that are watching us live on Elkem TV. My name is Elijah Kelvin Murungi, and today we're going to be speaking budget, of course prior to the reading of the national budget today. Here I am with the Secretary of Finance, Planning, Administration and Investment, that is from MASINDI district local government. We've all heard already about the reading of this budget, and we want to understand, we want to just take a deep look at what is it for MASINDI district in particular. Of course, there are very many questions of what are we going to expect from this budget as people or as residents of MASINDI. How are these allocations? What is our share from the national budget, which is about 52 trillion Uganda shillings? But well, for now we're going to understand what exactly is it for MASINDI district in particular. And as I've mentioned already, I am with Pamela Nyakato, who is the Finance, Planning, Administration and Investment Officer here at MASINDI district local government. Yes, Pamela, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, thank you so much our viewers that are still watching us live on Elkem TV. Welcome back from that short break. Of course, we're still looking at the budget, specifically for MASINDI district local government, prior to the reading of the national budget today. Now, something that we did not tell you, the viewers, is we have a current budget for MASINDI district local government, but also there is a budget that we anticipate to have, or that the district anticipates to have, that is for this coming year or the coming financial year. But I don't want to speak for it since the finance officer is here. She will be in position to tell us what exactly did the previous budget look like. And also, just again to re-echo or to resound it, to let us know what exactly do we expect for this particular budget. Yes, Pamela, the previous year, of course, having a budget, what did it look like? And also, when you looked at the increment, where did you increase, where did you touch, to see that now we look at the 33 billion shillings?
Thank you, Elijah. This current financial year that we are about to end, we had a budget of 30.6 billion.
Okay.
Yeah, and then next financial year we have a budget of 33.5.
Yeah, that is about 3 billion.
Around 3 billion increment.
Yeah.
This increment has come in as a result of government adding us more money on roads. Okay. Yeah, we had an addition of 1 billion. Yeah, and then I've told you we have more money being put in education for the construction of our seed schools. Around four seed schools.
Yeah, definitely. So, our viewers will be interested in knowing what seed schools are we looking at here?
These are, we have Labongo Seed School, we have Kinomi, we have Kijunjuba, which began already running, and then
which has consistently been appearing.
Yes, it has been appearing.
The budget.
We thank God that this time it took over, and it is in process. It is the building is ongoing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have these 4 seed schools in the next financial year's budget.
Well, for the people that move around the municipality, I'm certain that probably that is not in your budget, but there have been quite a number of roads that have been constructed. You have a budget of about 1.9 billion shillings for roads. What roads are we looking at? Are we looking at the rural areas? Are we looking at within the municipality again? Or there is more to do with the roads?
For the district, for us, we look at rural roads.
Okay.
Yeah, we have roads that we have to take to maintain as a district.
To maintain, not to construct.
To maintain. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so basically it is the maintenance. Most of the people will actually,
rehabilitation and maintenance.
yeah, always make fun of the situation that you always have to maintain and maintain. You cannot construct, so that you keep on getting this budget of the roads. But anyway, that is just moving forward. We are also looking at the shortcomings, of course, of the budgets. Yeah, usually budgets have shortcomings. What are these for Masindi District Local Government?
One, as we talk right now, we are almost submitting the budget.
Yeah.
But then under production, we haven't got money yet.
Money for production.
Money for production.
Production,
That
are we
is
looking at
non-wage.
food production? What is in production?
Production as a department, yeah, of course production, as in we look at people produce food, different agriculture, how actually we can give services, production services to our people down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And now production and agriculture is a shortcoming.
Yes.
You see that is now quite really technical, because how possible is it that we are in production and then Uganda being an agricultural country and what have you, production I think is one of the things that has to come first. But we are looking at it as a shortcoming already here.
Yes.
Is it something to do with the planning at your end, or it is something that the government is keeping a deaf ear?
It is not on our side. For us, we planned and we are waiting from the central government.
Okay.
This is why we are coming. We are worried.
Yeah. Then how come that you are saying these are something? These are things that they are not looked at. Okay.
But we believe we still have time, and the government is still finding out how to get this money and then make sure we receive it.
All right.
So we are expecting.
Okay, and now as we get to the conclusion of this particular episode, we need to also look at the impact that you have as Masindi District Local Government. What are some of these investments that we're looking at for this particular financial year?
Of course, we've mentioned those under education. Not only the city, also have construction of classrooms in primary schools. And then we have toilets. We have under health. We have this next financial year. In fact, in the budget, we have buying computers for our seed school in Dongo.
It's a primary school, secondary?
It's a secondary school.
Yeah.
And that is under health. Health, we have construction of an OPD. It is a health center 3.
Okay.
Yeah. And then boreholes.
Yeah.
And then production wells. Yeah, we have one production well that going, but not yet finished. It will go through next financial year. Those are some few. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Conclusively, we looked at the previous year or this current year as we get into the new financial year. The government had promised to give you about 10 billion Uganda shillings to look at the construction, or you call it rehabilitation, of Masindi Main. How far have we reached to getting because again, when you say your budget is for health is 9 billion for health, and then they were promised 10 billion, should we say that additionally it will look like we have 19 billion?
No, this money is coming from the center direct to the contractor.
Oh, it's not coming to the district again to plan for it.
It is going direct to the contractor for the contractor to come and do it.
To do his work. But that is something, the budgets are already there and you're just waiting for the money.
But of course we've been having meetings in preparation for the rehabilitation. We just want to, as in, remind them that we are still waiting and we want the work to begin shortly.
All right. Okay. Lastly, what are some of these recommendations that you feel in this particular financial year that government should focus on generally? Now, forget about Masindi district local government in particular, but also in all of the country. What is this sector that you feel should be focused on?
We thank the government for investing heavily on roads. It has done a great job, but then when it comes to local governments, we've been getting very little money and have been unable to work on roads. Yet, if we have poor roads and then we are focusing on production, then there is something that is lacking. How are we going to get farmers bring their foodstuffs to the market? So it's been a challenge, it's been a clover. I wish government would put more money on the roads for local governments. That would help us a lot. And this financial year's next financial year, the theme of is full monetization of Uganda's economy through commercial agriculture, industrialization, expanding and broadening services, digital transformation and market access. Those are very crucial.
I'm very interested in knowing what digital transformation has in the budget for this particular financial year, because we going digital, but also the government went back again to take agriculture seriously, because this is something that we feel should be worked on, starting with the roads, from the urban, the rural areas to the urban centers, probably to these markets. And then something that you would like to say just as we conclude?
I'm thankful. Thank you, Elkem, for thinking about Masindi, and for us, we are prepared to work. What we are waiting is just government to us the money, make sure we have everything, and then we do our responsibility.
Okay. Right. Thank you so much, Nyakato, Pamela. It has been having on set, and also for this conversation, and also for people understanding what exactly are we expecting in this financial year for Masindi district local government. I'm a Munyoro, by the way.
Sure.
Yes, for as much as I'm speaking the English, I think in the agenda okatito omuruomuka abakuturora nabakutuhuliriza Elkem TV mwebale muno kwerindira kutuguno tubaire ntutunulira budget ey'omwaka guno ogwa 2023 na 2023-24, and we've understood, just again to recapitulate a few things here and there. In Masindi district local government budget is basically 33 billions, and also ne sente zile zikugwamu millions ezo nizo 5 and then the thousands is 750,000. That makes it 33 billion 531 million and 750,000 shillings. We're looking at 9 billion going to the healthy sector, and also 14 billion that is going to education sector, and then for the roads between 1.9 billion, and then for production 1.2, amaizi we have 577 millions, and then for the rest of the things, they're going to be taking the other share. The local revenues, of course, we're going to be expecting to get 1.4 billions, and then from the central government, we shall expect to get the 31 billion shillings. Then the 913, where did we say it is coming from? 913 external
financing.
Yeah, yes. External financing. Alright, so that is it for Masindi District Local Government budget. Let us also wait for the national budget and what exactly are we going to have from this budget. My name is Elijah Kelvin Murongi.